Career Pilot is a great website for 13 to 19-year-olds. It helps young people think about what might be the best qualification or job to do in the future. It has loads of useful information about all the choices that are available. This video will show you how it can be useful to students in Key Stage 4. This is the home page. The first thing you do when you use the site is to register. You don't have to register to use the site, but if you do, you can save your choices. Henry is in Year 10. He's going to explain what he wanted to know and how Career Pilot helped him.
Hi, I'm Henry. I need to start sorting out what I'm going to be doing after Year 11. I know I could stay at school or study somewhere else, but I'm not sure what my choices are. I know I have to be in some sort of education or training until I'm 18. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do as a job yet, but I think engineering looks good. I need to find out more about engineering so I can choose the right qualifications when I'm 16. I would like to know more about what my choices are. I think I might go to university, but I would also like to know more about apprenticeships, as I think this might suit me better. I would also like to know more about which skills I have that might help me to get a job in the future. I decided to find out information about jobs. I found a whole section on engineering. There was lots of information about this job sector. I looked at some videos and key facts, but the most useful bit for me was types of jobs. There were hundreds of jobs to look at and lots of different engineering jobs. I started with civil engineering as I liked the idea of building things. The link went to a job profile on National Career Service website. The job profile had lots of information about civil engineering, what the work involves, how much I would earn, and the entry requirements. I found out that I would need 5 GCSEs at A star to C, and also 2 or 3 A levels. It looks like higher education is the main way in, but there might soon be a new degree apprenticeship I could do. Or I could do an apprenticeship and then go on to a HND, or foundation degree. I then clicked back to Career Pilot website. I use the orange star choice buttons to show which job sectors I am interested in. My first is engineering, but I'm also looking at science and maths. Because I have registered, these are saved for me in Career Tools, and I can see them in my job sectors and get back to them anytime. I can also save other things here, like my profile and qualifications. I went back to the home page as I wanted to find out more about my choices at 16 and also 18. This showed me all the things I can choose at 16, including vocational qualifications, which I didn't know much about. Back on the homepage, I did look in detail at apprenticeships and higher education. I think I will try to do well enough in my GCSEs to do A-levels, as I found out I can do an apprenticeship after my A-levels if I decide not to go to university. The apprenticeship section also explained about higher and degree apprenticeships. These are higher education level qualifications, but I would work at the same time as studying. I looked at the degree apprenticeship section. There are some in engineering, so I look into these options. I wanted to find out more about what skills I have already, so I decided to do the profile. I had to tick things I had done and found I already have a lot of skills that would be useful to mention when I'm applying for things in the future. How has Career Pilot helped me? Career Pilot has helped me as I feel I know much more about engineering and the ways I can get into it. I know I could choose to do A-levels or an apprenticeship at 16, but that I can also do an apprenticeship after A-levels. I know much more about what an apprenticeship is, and that I could choose to do a degree apprenticeship. And I now have a list of skills saved which I can mention on applications and at interviews.
Thanks, Henry. Here are some other things in Career Pilot. Find a Provider has a map to show where all the providers in the Southwest are. You can click on the links to find out more about what they offer. Qualifications show all qualifications from level 1 up to level 8. You can click on the links to find out more about the qualifications and also click on the choice buttons to plan a route through the different levels. This can be saved in Career Tools. Your parents and carers want to help you make your choices, so you can tell them about Career Pilot and the new Parent Zone, which helps parents find out how best to help you. Parents can get to this by clicking on the link in Career Pilot or by going straight to the Parent Zone address. 50,000 young people a month use Career Pilot to help them make their choices at 14, 16 and 18. And 95% of young people surveyed said they found it useful. I hope you will find it useful too in helping you make good decisions about your next steps.